Just monitoring the visibility of law enforcement on Johannesburg's roads. Let's take a look.
We are at a filling station on the MT eastbound where JMPD along with EMS are embarking on a awareness campaign here at the station, trying to reach out to as many people who are making their way back to their respective destinations in the provinces around the country. As we understand that the regulations have been relaxed from level 4 to level 5. We've heard the announcement from the Transport Department stating that people will be allowed to travel to their provinces. As we know that some people were stuck in the province when the lockdown was announced on the 27th of March, and they've been given the period of about 7 days to travel between the different provinces just to make their way to their respective destination. But to speak to me about today's campaign and how it has been received by those that are embarking on their journey back home, I have with me Nana Khadebe, who is part of EMS. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Can you just tell us about how the campaign was received today, what it is that you're trying to achieve with today's campaign?
We started with the campaign yesterday where we were at the Grasmere Toll Plaza. The aim of the campaign is just to educate people about the compliance that needs to be done from JMPD side, checking the taxis if they comply, and also from EMS, just to advise them on the requirements that are made that people must wear masks and the importance of wearing those masks. And we've seen so much adherence. We're very happy with the compliance that we have seen today. There was a number of taxis that were going to the KwaZulu-Natal province, and a number of the people that were inside had masks on.
Okay, what has the conversation been? I see you're also distributing pamphlets to individuals in these vehicles.
The conversation has been mainly on the COVID-19. How does it spread and what precautions do people need to take? We have learned that it spread through the mouth, eyes and nose, and hence people need to always wear the mask. So people were asking those questions, if there are any precautionary measures that they need to take, if they need to have their sanitizers with them, should they wear gloves, which we would then say gloves would carry so much germs and that they'll rather sanitize and wash their hands from time to time.
And you've stated that a lot of people have been complying since yesterday as well as today. Have you found the odd few who are not complying to the regulations that have been set out?
Today, I would say just one out of the number that we have received, and it was just a matter of not having masks. It was 3 people in the car, but they did not have their masks on. It was only that. But in terms of them traveling in a certain number, we have seen that JMPD has been checking and people have been complying.
Tomorrow is the final day of the campaign. What can we expect with regards to how you'll be trying to reaching out to people? How will you be going about with your awareness drive as well as the roadblock, if there'll be any tomorrow?
We are expecting a huge number of people to be coming back to Johannesburg tomorrow. Hence, we'll still be going out just to ensure that people adhere to wearing masks, and JMPD will also be checking that people have adhered to the certain number of the requirements that are within the the level 4 of the lockdown.
Thank you so much. That's Nana Khadebe from EMS, just speaking to us about what they have observed thus far during the campaign that they're driving out today. Noticeably, on our way here, there was a roadblock stopping people just to try and see if they are complying with the regulations that have been set out. As well as here, when we did arrive, the number of vehicles we have seen, just observing people coming in and out of here, I have seen quite a lot of people, especially minibus taxis, complying with the regulations that have been set out with the number of passengers that they're allowed to carry to their various destinations. As we know that the Transport Minister did maintain that those regulations and those restrictions with regard to transport capacity will remain the same throughout the lockdown and even during this period in which people are allowed to travel back home to their respective destinations. As we've heard from Nana Khadebe saying to us as well, that tomorrow they will be on the lookout for many people who are believed will be making their journey back home in time for, the working period on Monday. We know that this period was given especially for those who are expected to go back to work, as well as economic activities have also have commenced now, and we are easing into that. More people going back to work with the opening of retail stores, the opening of schools, and etc. But that's it from here. Back to you in studio.